out, scan it. What does that mean? How can I scan things? How do I do that? I'm in doubt how to scan things. What do I do in that situation? Tooltip. Wait, the door to the puppet theater's open. Oh, there's a puppet sitting here. Can I steal the puppet? Can I take this puppet?
And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
This guy's mine now. Look, I can look at all of her. Oh, he's got an R. This is gonna be important. I don't know how yet, but it is. Huh. Ooh, the Puppet Master? Pinocchio? I knew it. This is just, you know, the language of cinema telling me that Roddick, aka Pinocchio, is behind it all. It's so obvious. Can I take the tape off and reveal some kind of, like, secret behind where he's like, aha, I confess, I stole all the jewels. Or even better, like a secret compartment with all the jewels inside it. Oh, can I make a puppet?
Wow, that's a big donation.
Whoa! That's from the Wi-Fi people. That's strange. Lathe? Oh, to bust that open.
New story about an ancient group called the Residente.
Act 1, The People's Peril. Act 2, Residente saves serfs from poverty. Act 3, The Struggle to Right the Wrongs. Sounds like the story of my life. Script in progress. Prague, 15th century. Oh, what's this symbol? What does that mean? It's a pretty thin script. He's basically just done the title page. That's a big mood when you get a good idea for like a story or a really great idea for like a title and you just, you know, you write the title and you're like, wow, can't wait for that to get published one day. No idea what the story's gonna be, but god, do I have a good title. Learn more about Residente. What's this? Kings, Queens, Crowns, and Keys. Setting Prague, story of 4 Holy Roman Emperors and the Royal Bohemian Crown. So we read this one. That's the one he's performed already. We've seen that. Been there, done that, babe. I've seen everything there is to see. I'm like the world's most accomplished detective. I mean, this is true about Nancy, for sure. I want to get online and finally check out that document. I'm gonna steal this guy's charger again. But you don't mind if I just... I mean, last time he wasn't sitting right here. Maybe this time he'll be like, ma'am, I understand you're American and you're used to, like, taking whatever you want, but this is my charger. Oh, whoop. Download again. I don't trust Lokari. The donation was payment for the jewels that Radek stole. 100%. I know it. I know it. It's true. Another little puzzle. This is a tough one. I'm gonna say, yeah, all these darker areas are towards the bottom, so I'm gonna move them down. This looks like a pretty image, whatever it is. I think I've got even them in the right order. Look at me go. Maybe that's just a junior detective thing, though. They're like, yes, baby gamer. Feel good about yourself. We orchestrated this. Does that go there? Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, yeah, those are the two possibilities. Maybe and maybe not. This looks more like it would go down there, though. No, but it also doesn't when I actually put it down there. But I still don't think that's right. What about this one? Yes, I feel good about that. These clouds look delicious. I'd love to just eat them.
I am Nancy Drew, and I am not a robot.
Cute. Good to know that Nancy's still a nerd. Nerd C. Drew. Gem value 2,000 to 2,300. That's really not that much. I don't think it's really worth making that much fuss over. Actually, oh wait. Oh no, that's dollars, but she's saying it's even less than that. Can I mark discrepancies? So this is Vladina's, and this is Oh, Hans Fersinger at Second Shine. Oh, am I not at the right
These
one?
documents are the same, but are
It's a slightly different dollar amount. Oh, I like this. This is like Papers, Please. This is fun. Okay, let's start from the top. Start from the top. Client name. She's not even listed on this one, is she? Certified appraiser. 3rd of March. That's before this one. Now, I might not be a senior detective, but something seems wrong there. Oh, and we finally get to know what DEGA stands for, Digital Expert Gem Authentication System. It's definitely one of those acronyms they worked backwards from. 24 carat. How many carat? Yeah, no, that's right. Why did I mark that one? Oh, because they check out. This does not check out. I see, I get it. Quantity 27 of pearls. Okay, yeah, checks out. Oh, maybe this is where I matched that. Okay.
The date is different.
I clocked that. So that makes it look like the Second Shine one is a forgery.
Check.
Check. Oh, I like that confident check.
I'm not done with that yet.
I haven't finished. There's more to look at there. I still haven't found Leo's goddamn office.
That's done.
Where is Leo's office? Please help. I might have to go to the strategy guide for that. What in the goddamn is in this marionette theater that I haven't seen? I love that I'm sneaking into Snoop and, like, Pinocchio is literally right outside. He could literally look in and very easily see me. I feel like there's something about this poster. Peel off tape. Find secret underneath. It's hammer time? It doesn't seem right. Maybe that's just like you can try and fail to open the box. Yeah, because I can't use the hammer now. Okay. Do I just need to notice that there's a hammer there?
Can't check that off yet.
No. There's more to it than that. Maybe it's not even in here. Maybe it's like outside at the actual like puppet theater where the puppet was. Oh, sorry, the marionette, as Radic would insist. Well, I looked at him. I gave him the good once-over. Maybe I should talk to Radic again.
Nancy!
That's my name, don't wear it out. You have a lot of puppets. How many do you have? 100% chance he's going to lie because he has too many puppets so as to be shameful and embarrassing.
You have a lot of puppets. How many do you have?
Totally normal thing to say to
in
someone.
total. King
Yeah,
Maria
right.
Theresa
Yeah,
is
right.
my newest addition. I
10
can't resist
with
making her
him.
the star of the show.
100 in the vault back at his home.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were
I knew
waiting
it!
for him
Didn't
to
I know it?
repair
And
the
he's
12th
Pinocchio.
puppet.
He's the liar. You gotta remember.
Did I say that? You must have misheard me. I meant 10.
But
Did you-
Maria Theresa starred in your show.
Did
She
you
didn't need
stutter,
repair.
Radic? I don't think
I'm
so.
an actor. I'm not very good with numbers.
That would be
Someone-
my excuse. I'm a writer, not
Yes,
very good with
I
numbers.
suspect he did.
Very suspicious, Pinocchio.
I should get going.
See, that's not counting his puppets that he uses to steal jewels with, of course.
That's done.
Ah, I had to ask Radic about his puppet discrepancy. I love that Nancy had to ask him that. She's like, well, I wouldn't date a man with less than 10 puppets, you know. It's important that I know just how committed you are to these puppets before, you know, we take things further. Okay, well, let's do one of my favorite things in an anti-game, which is confront a suspect and call them out on their lying liar ways. Because I live for the drama. I'm here for the drama, basically. Hey, Vladena, what's going on here? What's going on here? So one of them is a forgery. It's just like, which one is it?
Oh, you again.
You're gonna wipe that smug look right off your face in a second. Or actually, I'm going to. Better watch out, Vladenia. I hope you're sitting pretty right now, because soon you'll be sitting ugly.
I looked into the file you gave me. It doesn't match what's in the Dagos file.
I tried to copy the log into Degas because the information didn't match.
Are
What?
you saying you tried to doctor the official Degas file?
The entry was wrong. It didn't match the log I wrote. As the registered gemologist and appraiser for the necklace, I should have been the only one to alter the official online entry.
Well, I hope that's the case.
This is going to be a case of like he said, she said. Which one is telling the truth?
I may have more questions
I think I should
later.
talk to
I am
Hands
the one who
again.
insisted Adela bring you
Oh
in.
sure, Adela didn't say that when I talked to her.
You did? Why?
Well, it started when I heard you on that podcast. What was it called? My favorite high
Oh,
stakes
so it's
heist.
like my favorite murder,
Oh.
except
You saw that?
Nancy doesn't
You
solve
were
that many
surprisingly
murders.
well-spoken and so creative, puzzling your way through all those absurd situations.
Actually, I've never listened
The
to my
police in
favorite
Prague,
murder. I
they
have
do
not
not
had
pay
a true
attention to
crime
little
phase.
crimes. I knew you would not fail.
Okay, well, that
I'm
kind
glad
of
I'm here to look
does
into it
actually
then.
answer the question of why Nancy specifically, like a detective, an amateur teen detective from the United States. Because I was curious about that. I was like, okay, I can see why you're not bringing the police, but why Nancy? Does, like, Czechia not have any amateur teen sleuths? We can't keep Frank and Joe waiting too long. See, hi Nancy, how'd it work out with the Degas file, and why does thinking of Prague make me crave cake? I feel like Joe just always would crave cake. It's the kartoshka for me. What the heck is that, Frank? If you found anything interesting about the Degas file, Agent Garrett will want to know. I wonder if that's another type of food. You can't say the same about cake, Joe. I've got a mystery to solve. God, Joe. Just constantly thinking with your stomach. Like, I'm thinking with my brain. Get good. Get your head in the game and out of the cake. I've got a mystery to solve. Just found something that could be of interest. Maybe I should give Agent Garrett a call. Yeah, sure, I'll call Agent Garrett right in front of Zledenia.
Agent Garrett?
Yes, Nancy. What can I do for you?
I feel like this conversation should be conducted in private, but, you know, I'm here.
I was finally able to view the necklace's Degas file. I got my hands on the physical log from the jeweler.
This is just a
but
power
the
play from
timestamps
Nancy.
don't match.
Hey,
There
Vladenia,
was a
I'm
physical
talking to, like, a special agent
unusual?
about this.
It's the first
You might
I've
go to
heard of it.
jail.
They only include a physical log if they can't enter into the Degas file system immediately.
Interesting.
So
I don't
it's
know if-
possible the physical log is accurate, and the Degas file was entered after the fact.
Okay.
Either that, or whoever entered it into the Degas file.
I
made
feel
a
like she's not the
series of
culprit, because
mistakes.
she, like I say, she
Ladena
really
doesn't seem that computer savvy,
answered.
so it's possible.
the question about why Nancy was there. I don't know. I still think it's Pinocchio. Little Pinocchio.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
The supposed crime ring.
So you have. If they are real, it's possible they could be involved.
This
I'll
thing
look
goes
into it.
way
I hadn't
up
considered
city.
that they would be a force in this day and age, but what you're saying makes sense.
Anything come up in your investigation that you can tell me about?
Actually, yes. Black market chatter has been hinting at an upcoming big score in a matter of days.
Do you think someone could be after the crown jewels?
With the numbers they're throwing around, I wouldn't rule them out. I don't know how they would steal them, though.
With puppets,
need
Zane.
all
I have
7
that
keys.
answer.
Do you know
Well,
where the key
they're not going to
holders
do it
are?
because Nancy has one of them. As
So
long
you
as
got
I've
the
got one of the
story.
keys, they
I
cannot
could
do it.
certainly track them down, but the keys won't be enough. They've added biometric security
Ah, new
as
meets
well.
old. They're
So
playing to the
7
theme of this
key
game.
holders are themselves a key.
Not all 7. I suspect one would
Well,
be
that's
enough.
not very good security, actually.
The Dean of St. Vitus is a key holder. He could be a target.
It's Leo
Why
the
him,
Dean.
especially?
Was that his office?
He's planning to leave town so no one will miss him. And no security is protecting his office. I walked right
Is
in.
Leo dead?
I'm taking
Is-
these threats seriously. I'll call the local authorities.
I should go now. It might already be too
Oh.
late.
We might never
Nancy,
get to play our
be
card
careful.
game together. I can never whip that old man's ass at cards and teach him humility in his old age. Hello, he's still out. Okay, this was his office. I did find his office. That makes me feel better. Oh, what's in here? I said, what's in here? There we
Is
go.
that a cat meowing?
It's the cat! The cat dishes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I
Cat.
hope the dean is available to see me now.
I don't care about Oscar, I care
Very
about this
well, sir.
cat.
Do you have an appointment?
You know very well I do not. You told me you would contact me, and I
Where
have
did the
heard
secretary
nothing.
come from? I got in with an
Oh,
appointment.
I'm terribly sorry for the
The secretary is like
misunderstanding.
never there when Nancy's
We
there.
had this conversation yesterday. The inspection of the crown jewels is happening soon, and
I gotta
must
free
be
this
a part
cat.
of it.
This cat in
Pity.
distress.
It does appear the inspection has already taken place, and the dean has already
Oh,
left for his
He's
trip.
already left for his trip to
I
visit the
want you
puppet
to
of
be clear
death
that I came
permanently.
searching for him today.
He's aware you came round yesterday, and he apologizes that he
Well, then
could not
Oscar
get
probably
the
didn't kill him,
before
unless
his
he's setting up his alibi to be like, oh, I'm so clueless about what's going on with the dean. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? In box? These numbers have to mean something. Oh! How do I rescue this cat? It sounds like it's in this corner. I will die if I don't rescue this cat. This is so distressing. How do I save the cat? How do I save the cat? Is it locked in the wall?
This is no ordinary wall decor.
Oh yeah, I saw this in the trailer. There's stuff going on. But is that how I get to the cat? Uniting for education. Okay, Rome, Italy. Wait. You know who else was going to Rome, Italy? Elka. Coincidence? Probably. I remember that from the trailer. Marids, make time for— oh, I thought it said make time for cat. Marias. How do I get cat out? How do I rescue cat? Can I do anything with these books? Marias, I want to help you. I'm trying. Hold on a little longer, my friend, my little furry friend. What if the cat's behind it all? What if it's a cat burglar? Okay, good. I was worried when I stopped hearing the cat for a second. I was like, did the cat suffocate in the wall? It's gotta be something to do with this wall panel. Is this like, bento, kind of? Are there any that are, like, just stuck in there? No. All of them can be moved. This could be, like, so many places. It could be here, actually. So this could be the— what's that shape? Octagonal sword? Wait, square, cross. Oh, is next to a square and above a no, the square cross can't be there then. Maybe this is triangle sword. If we're thinking it's also like that. And then it's next to a square, but not the square crown, I don't think. Let's try square hammer. Kitty, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Mommy's doing a puzzle and it's kind of hard. Yeah, cause oh yeah. Sword, crown, blank. Square cross with a square. Triangle, sword. Square cross, sword, cross, triangle. Round, crown, cross. Octagon. What have I done wrong? How is this not correct? Is it maybe gotta be something like there can only be one of each color in the grid, which would complicate things even further? I bet it is that, where it's gotta be like you've gotta have one of each color and shape in each quadrant. So it's like Sudoku. Damn, the puzzles in this game are hard. Personally, I'm of the mind that they're too hard. Although, but there's 3, so there can't be all 4 colors. Let me get a hint, because I feel like I'm doing this right. We're closely the wall to the left and right. Marking the sword and similarly. Yeah, well, I've got that. Square cross in the bottom left clue is the same piece as the square cross in the top right clue. Yeah. Square cross in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did that. Yeah. Bottom left clue corresponds to the third column. The bottom left. Yeah, yeah. That's what I have. That's what I have. What can I move around? I could move these two, I guess. Or maybe these two? Sword above square crown. Yep. Square, cross, above sword, above cross, above triangle. By swapping those. Square, cross, next to square. Diagonal from sword, above triangle. Crown, cross, octagon. Well, I found a solution. Maybe it's not the solution the dean was looking for. The top left clue corresponds to the fourth column. Top left clue corresponds. Oh, here? Well, that shakes up my plans. Is that still not right? This puzzle, I have a problem with. I like it. I'm enjoying it. But I don't like that they're looking for a very specific clue. Like, I fulfill the requirements right now. Bottom right clue corresponds to the bottom left. Well, yeah. What? I mean, that looks right to me.
There we
For
go.
goodness sake.
Wait a second. The bookcase moved.
I was gonna say, which one? It's Ham! It's my boy Ham!
Hi, Kitty. What were you doing back there?
That's the cat in Nancy Drew! Mystery of the Seven Keys, and he looks just like Ham! I have to send a Snapchat to my mom right now. Ham! I'm glad I get to be with him in the game. How did you get to Prague? He enjoys it, he's purring. This is good cat animation. Wait, cat picture for my Instagram. No, okay. F off, Patrice. I don't want you anymore. Actually, I'll keep one for my suspect files. Look up. Oh, you're a little precious baby, aren't you? Oh, we gotta get the toes for my OnlyFans. Username catgirlfeet. XXX. Did I not mention that I meant catgirl literally? She's a girl who's also a cat. Actually, I don't know the gender of this cat. I'm sad to leave the cat. I wish the cat could become my sidekick. It's been a long time since we had a cat in a Nancy game. Last one was Yuri, I think. Oh no, Suki. But Suki doesn't really count, because Suki wasn't a real cat. Sorry, I'm in the catacomb right now, but oh my god. What? I was gonna say all I care about is this cat.
I gotta find a way out.
Well, that's a clue. And also a collectible. I need that for my file. The good news, you're quite the crash. The bad news, literally, because you recall it, they brought back the good news, bad news. This is so cute. This is so cute. And the little sound. I love that. Oh my god, I was not ready. Holy heck. Okay, go this way, go this way. Wait, where am I? Okay, he's over there. Where am I going? Go towards the light, go towards the light. Rule of video games. Go towards the light. This is a real maze, Oh no! Labyrinth. I walked right into him. Ben, you didn't live to see it. Nancy dies. Confirmed. The writers for the newspaper are going to have a blast writing this story. I'm glad they get so much enjoyment out of my death. Although, to be honest, that's me whenever Nancy dies. Death by night. That's a new one. This is terrifying. I'm scared. They're setting me up to go this way, so this must be the right way. I'm doing the exact same thing I did last time, which is probably not wise. No, am I going the same way? I feel like this would definitely be better in, the modern controls. I've been here before. Oh no. Oh no. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go down this way. There. He's right behind me, isn't he? Tunnels escape tip number 12. If you have the chance to call for help, make sure you are people can actually hear you. Thanks. What's in here? Nothing. Oh god. Oh god. He's turning the lights out as he goes. Like, I don't see an alternate route unless I can use one of my keys somewhere. This is very scary and also disorienting. Oh my god. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I keep doing the same things over. I'm doomed to repeat myself. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Take me, sweet puppet of death. He does move like a puppet. Pinocchio culprit confirmed. I'm not feeling this tunnel they've set me up in. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that was a bad idea. Maybe trust where the second chance sets you next time. You're quite the catch. That's what everyone says to Ned about Nancy. She's quite the catch for a guy like you who has no redeeming qualities. I mean, I'm being mean. Ned does have redeeming qualities. They're just not interesting qualities. The best thing you can say about him is like, oh, he's nice. That Ned, he's such a nice guy. Can I do something with this? Oh, okay, no, not the time to be admiring art. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna consult the guide because color me confused. We have a little map, and I think I've written out the directions accurately, but I think it'll have to be for next time, Nancy. What? One of those gates was unlocked? The single one that I hadn't tried before. Just my luck. Immediately calls the police. I love that.
I hope you understand English. I'd like to
Oh,
report
police,
a
I
possible
just
missing
got
person,
attacked
the
by
Dean
a
of St.
spectral
Vitus
knight.
Cathedral. I was set to meet with him, but he didn't show.
Why do you
That
believe
cut
he's missing?
was like
I went to his office to meet him, and he
peak
wasn't
comedy.
there. And I found a secret passage in his office, and his cat was trapped behind it. I noticed one of his playing cards on the ground in the tunnel, but was chased away before I could look any closer by what I assume was a person.
What
A
I
secret
assume
passage?
was a puppet.
Who is this?
My name is Nancy Drew.
They're not gonna
The
believe me,
detective?
are they? Oh no, they know
Yes.
me. My international
I can verify my
reputation.
identity if you'd like.
That won't be necessary. The passages underneath the city are not serviced and are very dangerous. Only a few are accessed by tour groups. Recently, floods have destroyed many of the passageways. Do not go back inside.
Oh, all right.
I didn't
We must
really
send an
intend to go
officer the
there.
Dean's workplace and home.
Victim
Thank you.
blaming much.
I also found a plane ticket on his desk, and he did mention he was going out of town.
Oh, I
Can
didn't
you
even
check
notice the
additional
plane
records
ticket.
to see if he took a different
I'm not a
flight?
very good detective.
Yeah,
This is why
yeah.
I'm still an amateur after
Great.
like
That's
34
all I can
games.
ask.
Would you like to file a report regarding the man who chased you?
Well,
No. I know something was there, but I would like to keep focus on the Dean.
it's a
Okay.
bit hard to
We will call
be
back this number once we have something to
credible
report.
when you're like, oh yeah, the thing that chased me was actually not really a person. It was like a ghost knight, creepy little night ghost covered in black smoke. Yeah. I hope I can go back there if the police are like investigating. Nancy, meet me in the cafe when you get this. I'll be waiting. Hold on, I was gonna call Hans about the discrepancy with Second Shine and the. Oh, never mind.
Listen to our for English, press all other.
Oh, okay.
To reach
Let's
our
try.
CEO, Mr. Hans Feiersinger, please hold for his assistant. Mr. Feiersinger is not available at this time. Please hold for the next available operator. The operator
This
away
is
at
too
this time.
real.
Please call
This
back
is
during
too
our regular
real.
business hours.
This isn't the escapism I usually look for in my video games. What's press 9 do?
I'm sorry, you have entered an invalid number. Your call will now be disconnected.
The phone bureaucracy. It's too real. Okay, let's meet Adela. Should I make some more coffees? I don't actually know how I make more coffees. Oh, but just by looking at the machine. I feel like I'm trying to optimize this playthrough so it's like thorough but short. both those things somehow at once. I know that sounds impossible, but, you know, the word itself says, I'm possible. So, it can be done. I believe it can be done, but all that to say, I'll be not playing the coffee minigame at this time. I'll probably play some of it on my stream, because I'll know more clearly what to do then, so I'll have more time to faff around.
Adela, what's wrong?
She doesn't look like anything's wrong.
It's my computer.
Oh,
I got
the
this
puppet of
scary
death is
pop-up,
after her
and
too.
now it won't respond to anything I do.
I know the perfect person
Let
you
me
can take
take
it
a
to.
look.
What if?
I recognize this handiwork. Someone has tried harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
Wait. What if, as like a rebound from Radic, even though they didn't actually date, Elka and Adela get together? I could support that. Okay, and starting from here. I wonder if that was the best first move. I think maybe not. I think maybe no, but I do have to push that out of the way. No. Okay, yeah, this is a bit trickier. I could push that up. No, I should have collected the key while I was down there. This is not optimal. I'm gonna fail. Yeah, okay, wait. I think I'm cracking it though, but that might be false confidence. Or overconfidence, I should say. And what's the best way to get over there? See, if I wasn't limited on moves, I'd move that way and then that up. I like the restriction of these moves. I didn't think I'd like this media game, seeing it from the trailer, but it's actually one of the ones I'm enjoying the most in this game. If not the most. Like, I would have liked that wall puzzle more if they weren't looking for such a specific answer. Or solution, rather. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I don't know if I have it in me to be a master hacker after all. Ah. Oh. Wait, no. No. Oh, no. Maybe I am getting closer, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. God, if this is like 0 out of 3 or 1 out of 3, how difficult are the later puzzles going to be? I'm kind of scared. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I had to look at the strategy guide for that because my brain just was not cracking it. Oh, boy. Oh my. Well, this is what they call a puzzle in the biz. Well, that's obviously the starting move I need to make. Okay, the wheels are spinning, but not quickly enough. See, look at that, I was so close. Now to just remember what exactly I did. Like a dance. A carefully choreographed dance. Okay, yes. Yes. I cracked it. I cracked the code. Let's try this last level. Oh my. Oh my. How'd y'all feel about a hacking minigame? Yay or nay? I'm just gonna f***ing go for it. Which might be a mistake. I think I'm kind of blocked in here. Unless... Yeah, that's a problem. I literally can't get in there. It's an impenetrable wall of cyber blocks. Oh, and now I've impenetrably blocked that in already. Okay, not great. Well, I'm close, but again, I think I've screwed myself over a little bit. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I was so close. I feel like I'm creating future problems no matter what I do. Maybe this? Do I have enough moves to get back down there? Oh.
There you go.
I think she's
all clear
cooking.
now.
I think she's cooking. What's that in the air? That smell? Smells like gravy. She's cooking. She's riding the gravy train.
Honey,
Just need to
where
put
did you
on an
learn
apron,
that?
get in the kitchen,
Apparat's shopkeeper
make a
taught me.
puzzle
I
sandwich.
had a similar problem and went to
I
her
have
for
no
help.
idea what I'm talking about.
Do you have an update?
The theft of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really
The
after.
Prague Crown
And
Jewels.
what do you believe that is?
I hear the crown jewels are going on display.
It's kind of a lame
rare
trial
occasion.
run, though. Like, that's not
Is it
really good
possible?
practice for stealing
know
the
that there is a
crown
connection,
jewels.
But the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used
Oh,
as a
that
convincing
actually makes
substitute
sense.
for the
That's
real royal
clever.
jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days.
Within 7
They
days?
must have a plan for getting all
Perhaps.
7 keys.
You know the history. I would expect nothing less of you. They would not need all 7 official keys if
Oh
they make their own.
no.
How could they do that?
For
Who
centuries,
is they? We don't even know who
alchemists
they
were part of
is.
the royal courts. If King Leopold II
So they've probably, like,
made the original keys,
Cut
the
off
plans
your
may
boy
still
Leo's
be in his
hand
workshop.
or alternately,
You
like,
really do know
dug
your
out his
history.
eyeball, depending
The
on what kind of
workshop must be
biometric scanner
long
it
gone
is.
by now.
And they're gonna use that
if it exists
to
anywhere,
unlock the
I
door.
imagine it would be somewhere around
Oh,
the
and
castle
they're
complex.
gonna use his stuff to forge a new key. I feel like you could forge a new key not in his actual alchemist's lair.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What makes you so sure?
They have done nothing in decades. You waste your time with
One
this.
thing I've learned over all these games is always trust Nancy's hunches. I don't think they've ever been wrong, to be honest.
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thought crossed my mind.
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well, if it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I want to know more about the Puppet of
will.
Death. Like, what's
Thank
the
you.
lore behind the Puppet of Death? Patrizzi seemed to know all about it, but not Adela. Okay, I need to go back to Leo's office as well. Let's ask Patricky. What's up, my girl, Patricky?
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
Well, I
Have
never.
you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display.
That didn't answer my question, ma'am.
The real
Pretty shifty.
ones.
Evading the
In a
question?
vault in the castle complex, no?
No, I don't know, actually. That was just fun to answer. I told you I went to clown college. We learned the art of bamboozlement. Just practicing my craft, you know what I mean?
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist.
Did he have a
in his
royal
court.
jester, though?
This does not surprise
I would
me.
know a lot about
We
that.
have an entire section on alchemy here. Books in English,
Oh, I did
too.
take that one. Did I
Do
read
you
it?
believe
I don't
that
think
he
I
had
read
a
it.
workshop? Could it still be around here?
Who's the
hidden workshop?
alchemist? What's his name?
I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the castle.
The one overseen by Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to work with.
If you say so,
Anytime.
Nancy.
You ask the best questions.
I bet that's why she likes working at a coffee shop, is just like having all these conversations with people. How do I have 43 things I haven't checked? 43 notifications. Look at all these suspects, my god. It's a full cast of characters. I can't wait to meet Zane in person. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get all the achievements on this playthrough. The quick but thorough playthrough. Like, speedrunning it, but like in a thorough way, you know what I mean? Except not like an 100% speedrun. It's different from that, distinct. Okay, what am I doing? I want to go back to Leo's office. I want to talk to more people about the Residente and other things. I just actually really just want to talk more about puppets.
You just missed today's play.
Radek, have you ever
Actually,
seen?
You didn't. It was the same as
the
yesterday's.
Muppets?
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history
oh my god.
questions for you.
Wait, no, hold on. Hold
Lay
your
them on
history
me.
questions. Hold your history questions. If this game was a Muppet movie and Nancy was like the one human character, which Muppets would play all the different characters? I feel like Roddick is giving me kind of like Kermit vibes, but also kind of Gonzo vibes. I have to think about this. Whenever I see a new character, I'm gonna write myself a note. Star Muppets, all caps, so I remember to complete my Muppet fan casting of Mystery of the Seven Keys. Surely I can be the first person to provide an accurate Muppet fan casting for this game. That's the kind of content you come here for, right? Muppet fan casts.
Did you finish the Residente
Oh yeah, he was
script?
the one who was writing about the
It's still a
Residente in
work
the
in
first
progress.
place. So
I'm
he
not
knows a
really
lot
sure
about
how
them.
to end
He's
it.
so suspicious. I'm telling
is
you,
that?
Pinocchio.
Because the Residente haven't
Yeah.
finished it.
Yeah,
Most people
he's a
I spoke with
believer.
believe
He's
the
a
Residente
truther, a
disbanded
Residente
quite a long
truther.
time ago.
I'm not most people.
Yeah, you're part of the Residente. I know your game, Pinocchio.
Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's world?
He hasn't
The
written the
alchemy
end
of those
yet
days
because
is
he
a
hasn't
dying
finished the story
Like my
himself
marionettes.
personally in
Sometimes
his
I think
actions,
leaving the
not just
past in
writing.
the past
You know what I mean?
Might be simpler.
Why is it a
What?
problem?
Yeah.
You're keeping
I
your
thought-
traditions alive.
That's kind of. I guess
might have
people
been
can be
better off sticking with
contradictions.
Video games.
These little things called video games. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Do you know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
Yeah, what's his name?
Yes. It is said that
But what-
Leopold II's royal
He's a
alchemist
royal
made them.
alchemist, but
Alchemy
who?
was a
What is
science
his
back
name?
then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
He's just like setting up Merrick to look suspicious, being like, "Oh yeah, if you want to find someone who's knows how to recreate the Seven Keys, I can give you a name, and I'd love to do it. Maybe you should investigate him thoroughly, and maybe even accuse him of a crime."
Thanks for your
He's looking for a
expert analysis.
scapegoat,
I'll keep it all
escape
in mind.
puppet.
Of course. Oh, Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
I'm curious about Nancy's answer.
Not yet,
Oh.
but I know the story.
Nancy,
Then you know.
not very well read.
The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
Are you saying I should be looking for giant bugs? Humanoid bugs? Is that what he's implying? I really hope that's what he's implying. Okay, wait, I wanted to read the alchemy book as well. I want to catch up on some reading, because I want to read the things about the different royalty in the museum as well, because I feel like that could be important. Okay. Settle in for a lecture. Friends. I almost said children, which is weird. What about perfect gender-neutral term for a crowd? Get ready for a lecture, Muppets. Or does that sound a bit too much like sheeple? I don't know. Alchemy's golden history. To those who are on the journey, alchemy is a never-ending mission to reach the magnum opus, or alchemy's final stage. Many consider this the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, the legendary item that can turn any substance into gold and holds the secret to eternal youth. I never understand why people want eternal youth. Generally, alchemy is broken into 4 common stages, associated with many varying colors, symbols, processes, and more. This is going to be a puzzle, 100%. Melanosis, leucosis. Sorry, just flashbacks to grade 9 science, the mitosis song. Leucosis is the powerhouse of the cell. Xanthosis, iosis. It's poetry. The reddening, the Ouroboros. I'm imagining that in Nigel's voice. I miss Nigel. My boy Nige. What's he up to these days? I wish we could call him and consult. That would be fun. A setting of legend. Prague still held secrets. Still held, I think, secrets from centuries past when figures from afar gathered in laboratories to join the quest for gold. Although many individuals have claimed success in transmutation, the production of gold was achieved in small amounts by Berkeley scientists in 1980 using a particle accelerator? That's really interesting. However, the project was discontinued due to funding constraints and radiation risks. Yeah, that would be a reason to cancel the project. I mean, pro, you get gold. Con, you get radiation poisoning. Not very good trade-offer. Although maybe it's worth it for some people. Their knowledge and techniques help set the foundation for modern-day chemistry and sciences, including mixtures for healing potions still utilized today. Modern healing potions are definitely being sold on TikTok. Also modern poisons in disguise of medicines. Robert Boyle expressed, when we find not what we seek, we find something as well worth seeking as what we missed. That falls into the same category as the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Our enigmatic moon is Earth's closest companion, orbiting the sun as one. Moon and Earth / fanfic when? The celestial bodies we now recognize were once referred to by symbols or names including Planet X from Pluto centuries ago. Shout out to Lou, stinky boy Lou. You just know he smells of weed. Okay, cool. I've read up on my history now, my alchemy. Now do some more reading. Actually, first we'll talk to Vladena. She looks sad. Why did you look so sad? Why so sad, Vladena?
Oh, you again.
Oh, she's sad to see me. Okay, she has nothing to say to me. Fair enough. I still haven't solved his little thing.
Miss Drew. More questions?
I don't know if I just haven't...
What can I say?
Got the answer to it yet,
in your history.
Or if
history is not the problem.
This game is just like super non-linear, and I could have solved it already, but I haven't figured out how.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Well, we can confirm that.
Why you
oh,
were
Muppets!
So keen to
Muppets!
Meet with him?
Gonzo.
How would you know that?
Osco is Gonzo.
He invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
The one problem with the Muppets is there's not a lot of female Muppets. Like, who's gonna be the Miss Piggy in this story? Oh, it's gotta be Adela. There's no one else who Miss Piggy would play. There's that one female Muppet from, like, Electric Mayhem that I can think of. Like, I love the Muppets, but really, if you think about it, they're very male-dominated, the Muppets.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You don't
These
need to worry
Muppets,
about
they're
them.
so patriarchal.
Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
That's not what I
Have
asked.
they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
Oh, I have the perfect fan cast for Leo. Fozzie Bear. Fozzie Bear playing Leo.
What do you know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal
Actually, or maybe
interest of yours?
Gonzo would play
The
Merrick,
exhibit is
and
over there.
Oscar could be
I
Rizzo.
don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself.
Does Oscar have Riz?
You
Does he have enough
might not
Riz to be
understand it
Rizzo?
all, so come back and ask
Questions?
if you have any.
We gotta ask
That's a
ourselves.
generous
Sorry, I'm
offer.
really not paying attention to what Oscar's saying because I'm thinking about the Muppets. Oh, I said I was going to read this, but actually, looking, there's 4 of them. Let's read one for now. Charles IV. He's reigned from 1316 to 1378. Charles IV was born in Prague into the monarchy of the Kingdom of Bohemia. He commissioned a special crown for his coronation in 1347 known as the Crown of St. Wenceslas. Dedicated to the patron saint of the country since Wenceslas, it has become a symbol of statehood for the people along with the Royal Scepter. He was later named Holy Roman Emperor in 1355. Charles made Prague his capital residence and implemented his projects to strengthen the church and city's importance. Prague's many historical building achievements can be attributed to King Charles, like Charles Bridge, Charles Square, the prestigious Charles University. God, he really liked naming things after himself, didn't he? We're gonna pace it out, and I'll read more of the others later. When in doubt, scan it. I'm still puzzled by that. Let's catch up with Ham, see how Ham's doing. Ham? Where'd you go? Have the police taken him into custody? We've apprehended a suspect. He's furry and ginger, sir. He's got a lot to say, but I can't really understand him. Where did he go? Devastating. I need to find out what I missed in here. There's something about these numbers. There's gotta be. I can't go back into the tunnels because the police told me not to, and I would never do something that the police told me not to do. Okay, apparently I can listen to his voicemail.
Special events for the office of the president. The president has requested that we conduct the official
Svoboda, I've heard that name somewhere before. I think it was in the newspaper. That was the guy who was suspected in the jewel robbery, wasn't he?
We will be in touch with further details. Osla Nesevan. Hello, it's Helena. Special events with a message for the dean. The president wanted me to extend his appreciation for your participation in the inspection. And to let you know everything has passed inspection and the gems are prepared for the upcoming exhibition. Yakuya Zavasjos.
That's done.
That's done. Can I follow up with the police now? Hello,
I'll
police.
call back another time.
Police, missing cat. I can't find this cat. I'm really worried, especially because there's like an evil knight stalking the premises. Do you think knights eat cats? Do you think they have an appetite for cat flesh? I should maybe try to take some of these photographs. Do I have to take a specific angle, like the same, match the angle? Is that the right angle? I want to get at least one of these photos. I think it's more, I need to be more this way. Oh, I think I did it. Yes. The Prague Astronomical Clock, or Prague Horloge, is a medieval astronomical clock attached to the Old Town Hall in Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. The clock was first installed in 1410, making it the 3rd oldest astronomical clock in the world, and the oldest clock still in operation. That is so wild to me, because I feel like this is kind of silly, but in my mind sometimes I think like, oh, 1410, like people were so primitive back then, which is a terrible way to think, but like especially like now that you see like, I don't know, the absolutely gorgeous and intricate mechanisms of things like this, you're like, well, it's not true at all, really. Anyway, just a hashtag deep thought for you.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Does your grandfather only work here?
Work, yes. Hides at his desk and does
I feel like she'd be the blonde
else.
Muppet
Also,
from
yes.
Electric Mayhem.
He's pretty secretive then.
My mother would say that is just how he is, always tampering with something, and he should not be disturbed.
You never thought to sneak a
Your
peek?
dead mother?
To watch him tinker with puppets?
Tinker with puppets? Is that
No,
a
thank you.
euphemism?
I prefer computers.
That's what
more
Radek
challenging.
says every night, and you'll have to decide whether that's supposed to be a euphemism from me or not. Were you close to your mother? Your dead mother? Your mother who is dead? Who you think might have been killed on purpose?
Were you close to your mother?
And did you know that my mother is dead
She
too?
passed when
I
was
also have a
young.
dead mother
She was
who also died when
everything
I
to
was
me.
young.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what that's
I
like. My mother is dead. Did you know that my mother is dead? I also have a dead mother.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We both have dead mothers.
My mom was killed, hit by a car on an errand, so they say.
You don't sound convinced.
It was the middle of the night. What errand would she run?
That is kind of suspicious.
But my grandfather would say no more about it.
What do you think happened?
She was hit by a car. More than that, I can't know.
I'm very sorry. I could...
No, what's done is done. What about
Ooh,
your
turning
mother?
the
How did it
tables.
happen?
I love that.
Suddenly, like yours.
She was killed by like a
If you ever
spy
need to talk,
organization.
It was a long time ago, and we're here now.
Like, usually I'd be like, this is kind of her way of coping. She didn't witness the death, and it, like, you know, is a way to make her mother's death seem more important, and, like, you know, to feel like she couldn't just have, like, died like that. You know, there must be something more meaningful to it. But, like, Nancy, her own experience proves that, yeah, your mother can get killed by some grand design international spy ring.
So you really don't know
for example,
more about Radek?
You don't know that he thinks of you as a
He's
sister?
pretty cute.
I
Tell
meant
him.
about what he does.
Or tell her. Tell
He's
her.
so passionate about his craft, even in our modern age.
I have never asked. He has a mysterious quality to him.
He seems like a goofy
I
little
trip
guy.
over my words when he is around.
That's hard
Actually,
to
maybe
believe.
Roddick would be Gonzo and
It
Oscar would
is
be
true.
Kermit.
I am not as friendly as I appear.
Oh, so I'm special then.
So you don't know how he spends his time.
Making
He
puppets.
speaks mostly with my grandfather. You would have to ask him.
I mean, yeah, he spends
I
all his
should get
time
going.
hanging out
Of
with his
course.
10 puppets. 10 plus puppets. Talking to them, holding whole conversations, being like, oh yes, Leopold II, that's quite a funny joke, don't you think so, Maria Theresa? Oh yes, I do. This is all Radek speaking, of course. This is just what I'm imagining. Let me look at my characters again. I need to get serious with my Muppet fancast. Patrizzi could also be Miss Piggy. Idella gives me big. Like, Miss Piggy would want that role. Who to be Kermit? I feel like Oscar has the Gonzo color palette and, like, the bow tie. But, like, he's a bit serious for Gonzo. I feel like Kermit can play serious better than Gonzo can. Maybe Zane's Gonzo. I haven't even met Zane yet. Yeah, I think Elka, Blonde, Electric Mayhem, Muppet. No idea for Vladina or Patrizzi. Leo, 100% Fozzie Bear. Maybe Merrick is Rolf the dog. I'm kind of feeling Rolf the dog. And Radek, yeah, either Gonzo or Kermit. So maybe Zane, Rizzo. Much to think about, much to think about. Oh yeah, and then there's the actual mystery. Maybe I should devote some of my thoughts to that?
Dobry den. Are you looking for Elka?
No,
Actually,
why would I be
wanted to talk
looking
to you.
Why would I be over here talking to you if I wanted to find Elka?
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons. but some tricks got
Like
lost along the way.
my nemesis, Lady
So you
Ishabel
can't turn
from
lead
The Haunting
into
of
gold?
Castle Malloy, who stole all my money from me.
I
Just
would
daylight
not be here
robbery,
if I
although I
could.
guess that game takes
I
place
mean, for
entirely at
example,
night, but she's a
old
scam
case
artist.
right
She's a
there.
scammer.
What about it?
It belongs
Actually, I
to
wish there was an
alchemist
automaton in this
from
game.
centuries
Prime
ago,
opportunity to include an
sometime
automaton.
during
Like, as
the
much as I
16th
hate
century.
Madame Ishabel, as much
I
as I
could never
loathe
find
her,
a way to
I love
open
an
it without
automaton in a
breaking
game.
it.
You got,
That
you know,
I
Monty
won't do.
from the final scene.
May I give it a
Phantasmagoria
closer
1 has a great
Please,
automaton.
be careful.
They're just fun. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Tale of Orpheus Curse, also a good game for an automaton.
look? Have you heard of the Residente
I don't have to
in
explain
Prague?
myself further than that. They're
You
just
are
fun.
afraid of them?
Okay. No,
Should
I'm
I
not
be?
afraid of anything. I'm not
No.
even afraid of a
They would
mouse.
not bother tourists.
I'm a girl who's not afraid of a
How do
mouse
you know
or the
that?
Residente.
Why would they? It attracts the wrong attention.
Have you encountered the Residente? Would you know how to reach them?
They don't bother old men either.
I don't know if that would be true. I don't know if I believe that, Merrick. Seems to be deflecting. I think if they knew that he knew how to make the 7 keys, they would definitely bother him.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Not molds, schematics. In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape. Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys.
But you could still nowadays
They are
make
more
molds of them,
delicate.
right?
So they say.
Like you could probably
If the
3D
schematics
print
for
the 7
original keys
keys.
still exist, where would they be?
Like this is the modern
Hidden.
era.
If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have locked them away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Hold on. My mind is zipping. Zipping and zooming. Orbiting in my brain.
Very clever.
Hold on. Finish talking.
By now.
Finish talking. Okay. This is actually unrelated to the conversation we're having right now, but I was thinking more about the Puppet of Death virus, and I think that's even more confirmation that Pinocchio Roddick is behind it all. Puppet of Death, you know who likes puppets? Roddick. Puppet of Death, evil, bad virus. Yeah, responsible for Puppet? Roddick. I rest my case. It's Roddick.
You have filled a few holes in my knowledge.
Just like Timbits.
Thank you.
Like donut holes.
At least someone
My
is
knowledge was a
interested in
donut
what I know.
before I talk to you, Merrick.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
That's very wise, Nancy. Wise beyond your years. Open Merrick's trunk. No, I don't think I want to do that, actually. No, thank you. I barely know the guy. He should invite me out for dinner first, at least, and besides, there's way too big of an age gap between him, an old man, and Nancy, a teenager. I have way too much fun being goofy, silly goofy. It's my degree in clown college, you know. That time in my life, it just shaped me. Much like how the 7 keys were shaped by the Royal Alchemist. Okay. Oh, I can rotate. Rotate the box. I assume I can't do this while he's here. Oh! I was gonna say, I assume I can't do this while he's here, but maybe I can. Okay, there's a little button. A little depression. A little depression is a treat. I feel that once a month. Okay, I pressed in the little depression. What now? Oh! There's another one. Oh! Wait, is this gonna be like... Yes. Oh, it's a classic Nancy puzzle. I knew it. It's been a while since they had a puzzle like this. I love this. Return to the classics. I guess by a while, I mean there just wasn't one in Midnight in Salem. I can't remember if there was one in, like, Sea of Darkness or anything. Okay. This is a big one, though. There's a lot of these little buttons.
Let's take a closer look.
It's Roddick's secret puppet. The puppet he doesn't want you to know about. What secrets do you hold, little puppet? Also, is, like, Merrick just not noticing me totally, like, breaking into his trunk? Oh, a puppet!
Have I seen
Yoinked
this symbol
away.
before?
Is it an alchemy symbol?
Have I seen the symbol before?
I think that's an alchemy symbol. Let me write it down so I can consult my book. Okay, there's like a diamond and an oval impression. I'm getting the distinct impression I can't do anything yet here. Did I take the puppet? Is the puppet mine now to keep? No! What happened to the puppet? It looked like he just went that way somewhere. Nancy like tossed him across the room. And Merrick didn't notice. What an unobservant guy. Well, he's pretty old. Maybe he's partially deaf. I was gonna check my alchemy book to look for the symbol. It's quintessence. Quintessence. Okay. The essence of quintuplets? I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this information. How do I find out about Kepler's law? No, I don't want the solution. Where is Kepler's law? What is Kepler's law?
I'm not done with that yet.
Haven't I asked everyone? I even asked, Oh, I haven't asked Ned, because of course Ned would know about that. Ned doesn't even know what shoe size he is, I bet. I bet Ned doesn't even know his own father's name. He just thinks he's called Dad, and that's his only name, Dad Nickerson. So they stole Adela's necklace. Maybe that necklace seems too small a score for them. They're offering something bigger. If they're after something bigger, you know what I'm gonna say? I'll watch my back, smiley face. I hope that's a passive-aggressive smiley face. It would be if I was typing this out. Slanty face emoji. I will! Yeah, Were you watching your back when that spectral knight was coming after you, Nancy? I guess she made it out alive. She's not going to mention that to Ned, though. She's not going to be like, oh, hey, Ned, yeah, by the way, a spectral knight chased me and was going to kill me, actually. I had this premonition that I died, in fact. I like the switch to, like, smiley face. That's funny. I thought on social media they had the voice actor for Carson recording some lines. Maybe it was literally just his voice mail. That'd be kind of sad if so, because like it's so nice to hear those like familiar voices, even like though the games have like changed so much. Like a lot of the voice actors have been here for such a long time. Like hearing Frank and Joe, even hearing Ned's voice again and seeing like his familiar icon, that makes me happy. Seeing Carson's iconic golf ball, what could be better? Oh, time to photobomb. Wait. This calls for modern controls. Say cheese! Take the picture. Yeah, good one. Is she shaking her fist at me? Is that what she's doing? Enjoy your time in Prague! I create my own fun. You know what? Actually, this game is fun. I am having a good time. But I like that it creates opportunities for me to create my own fun. Okay, apparently there's something about Kepler's Law in the museum. I thought I did a pretty thorough investigation in the museum. Well, actually maybe not. Maybe I tell a little bit of a lie. A somewhat investigated museum. Nancy doesn't solve cases alone. Don't forget to phone a friend. Oh, good prompt for me to call Frank and Joe. Frank and Joe, my hardy boys. They're so hardy.
I'll call back another time.
No, there's always time for Frank and Joe.
Not available. I'll track
Damn,
down a different lead.
Like, I really would have loved if you could call him back, like, in Secrets Can Kill. It's like, you just called me and threatened me. I love that moment. It's so good. Sassy Nancy. My queen. I do like how this game has some, like, quite, like, non-linear elements. Ah, Kepler's 3 laws. Planets orbit the sun in an ellipsis-shaped path. Let me draw an ellipsis. My notes are, like, all over the place. Planet covers the same area of space in the same amount of time, no matter where it is in its orbit. Space in the same amount of time? I don't know what that means. A planet's orbital period is proportional to the size of its orbit. Wait, do I have to time?
Please remember to be careful.
Yeah, I'm always careful, Oscar.
This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right.
What am I doing wrong? I'm rotating it in ellipses.
This doesn't seem right.
Well, if that's not right, then I don't want to be right. First, theorize as a circle. You know what? What am I doing wrong? Give me the solution. First, rotate the Earth around the circle track. Oh, so you're supposed to, like, replicate how things have changed over time? I did wonder about that.
That is a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
Yeah, you don't have to remind me every single time I pick it up, dude. I got the message the first time.
This doesn't seem right.
Is it the wrong kind of circle? Okay, she didn't say this doesn't seem right that time.
Whoa, Kepler's law in action.
Kepler's law in action. Wait, that's quintessence right there. I think I need to figure out what these other symbols mean.
I think I need more information to crack this one.
Oh, so I need this crest. So I'm not ready to do this yet, is what she's saying. I hope that's what she's saying. I'm gonna try to get this achievement. Listen to his voicemail message.
Unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist leider im Moment nicht verfügbar. Bitte warten Sie, bis Sie zum nächsten
Bitte
freien
is
Mitarbeiter durchgestellt werden.
please.
Im Augenblick ist leider niemand verfügbar. Bitte versuchen Sie es während unserer normalen Geschäftszeiten noch einmal. Um unsere unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist leider im Moment nicht verfügbar. Bitte warten Sie, bis Sie zum nächsten freien Mitarbeiter durchgestellt werden. Im Augenblick ist leider niemand verfügbar. Bitte versuchen Sie es während unserer normalen Geschäftszeiten noch.
This is a long message.
Um unseren Geschäftsführer, Herrn Hans Feiersinger, zu sprechen, warten Sie bitte, bis Sie zu seiner Assistenz durchgestellt werden. Herr Feiersinger ist
Am I listening to the same message over and over and just not realizing it because it's in German? I think I might be. If I listen to it again and again more times, I'll eventually understand it, right? Yes, I got the achievement. What do I call it?
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my...
Thank God. He must have been in the toilet, because otherwise he would have been, like I say, waiting by the phone. Can I call Oscar while I'm in the same room as
You
him?
have reached Oscar Dvorak, head of Minerals and Gems for...
Oscar, why didn't you pick up? It's like, Nancy, why are you calling me when we're literally in the same room?
Now isn't a good time.
Oh, I didn't even think to call the secretary.
Hello. I hope English is all right. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm trying to reach the dean.
English is quite all right. I'm afraid Mr. Sokol is not available at the moment.
Why?
I'm
Because
investigating
he's
a case.
dead.
Maybe I could speak with you.
If I can be of any help.
I've got a lot to ask him. You sound British. I should go to work for the dean.
You sound British. How did you come to work for the dean?
I'm native Czech. I watched a great deal of telly growing up and studied in
Telly?
England.
I thought... I could have sworn that you had trouble speaking Czech.
I find many problems disappear on their own if I only speak in English.
What?
Clever.
AKA,
my job is to filter, ma'am.
They couldn't find
That's
another
what I do.
voice actor who could speak convincing Czech or in a Czech accent. Which is fair enough, I guess. I wouldn't even know how to start with a Czech accent.
Do you know why Oscar Dvorak is trying to reach the dean?
He's not disclosed his agenda to either of us.
Why do you think he wants to meet?
As head of the Gems exhibit in the museum, he has no oversight on the cathedral or its renovation. He has lodged several memos on the subject.
What does he want?
I can only surmise he wants unfettered access to the treasures of the cathedral that he has no respect for.
You hear that, Oscar? Should have put him on speakerphone.
Is Leo avoiding Oscar Dvorak?
It is my duty as his secretary to filter through priorities.
You never told him.
I filtered, ma'am.
Oh, Oscar will definitely have heard that, and I think he's smart enough to interpret what that means. Nancy's stirring up. She's got her spoon out, her cauldron full of poop, and she's stirring up.
Does the cathedral hold any precious treasures?
There are many priceless artifacts entombed with our saints here, and of course the crown jewels.
I'm sorry, what? The crown jewels are in the cathedral.
But we knew this.
Where they lie, I truly cannot say, but
Why does no one know? That's so strange.
Who has access to them?
Not me, I can assure you. As for the rest, it is not my place to say.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. When the dean returns, I will let him know that you called.
Please do.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, apparently I have to use this poem to solve the artifact. Search my marked. Yeah. Oh no, I knew that, but that was yesterday. So I mean, today Chloe can't be expected to remember that, right? It was a whole day ago. Order the symbols in brilliance unlocked. Jeweled craft of the father of Cain. Is that like the orb? Because they said like the biblical scenes were depicted on that. Creature Iosis. This seems tough. There's like a lot of these puzzles have a lot of elements to them where I feel like in the past, like say in Ghost Dogs, there's like a little poem in Ghost Dogs. I guess that's actually a bad example because that puzzle has a lot of pieces. So never mind. But I feel like these puzzles have more pieces. Like they go like one step further than older Nancy Drew puzzles. I feel like that's a bit too much for me. Someone of my intellect. Someone who went to clown college instead of real university. Are these locations that I have to go to? Can I get another hint? Check out the legends and lore of Prague. And oh, I have to use all the information I've collected. But I don't have that good of a memory. I remember some things, but there's this, a boy will break the curse who was born at midnight if he, like, runs naked across the castle courtyard or something like that. If he streaks across the castle courtyard, he'll break the curse. Something like that. I've been trying to be thorough as well. You all have witnessed it. I've been trying to be thorough. Actually, I might have cut out all the times that I read stuff, because I don't know how interesting that is to just sit there and listen to me read things, but is this what I read? Legends and Lore. I did read this. I don't see how this helps me. Oh, it is look around the city, okay. So, reminding about the deal with Iosis, it's one of these 4 stages. Ow. Crumbs. I keep thinking I can click those to read, and that is not true. Reddening golden metal made Ouroboros serpent? So the serpent, symbol of he who bestowed honor of the night. I actually have no idea for that one, but that can be my little guess one, where I just flip all the symbols until I figure it out. Unless it's like the Saint Wenceslas statue out here, or the statue of whoever it is. I think it says it in this. St. George. Probably not, actually. Oh! Who it is? It's Ham! Ham! I found you again! I'm so glad to know that you're okay. Oh! My son. This deletes photos of this man. He matters not. I gotta keep my food photos for Instagram. I have to tell you all that my mom sent me a video of the real Ham, and she was like, "Are you happy to be in the game?" And Ham went, "Ow," exactly like that. Oh, precious. So are you also taking pictures of Ham? No, you're taking pictures of St. George. Smack. I'll slap that camera right out of your hand. You don't know what gold you have right in front of you. Oh, the precious baby. Up here, there's this symbol. Is that anything to do? Like, that's Jeweled Craft of Adam? Is that right? I don't think that's right, actually. I think it's more like the actual, like, the apple. The jeweled apple. I do like Nancy games that have like a little scavenger hunt where you look around for things. But I feel like this one I have too bad a memory. I can't retain all this information, so I'm struggling a little bit with this one. I don't see any symbols here. Which is Golden Lane? It's kind of hard to find this place when I don't know where it is. It's like a serpent of some sort along Golden Lane. Oh. Winding stairs. So I think I can do the astronomical clock one. Like, please let me be able to figure out at least one of these clues. I don't want to have to reread all the history and lore. Is this what the omen? I mean, it's death. I don't know what to take from this, though. I have been in the winding stairs inside this tower. In fact, they were actually a ramp. Oh my god, I'm so confused. 'Cause it's like that C symbol. Is this Golden Lane? This looks like a little lane. A little alley lane? Oh. I think when did I just hear the cat? Hello? Ham? You see? Okay, here! Is there gonna be an achievement for petting him in all his locations? He's following me around. We've bonded. There's gotta be an achievement for petting him. It keeps auto-saving whenever I find him. Friend. My friend. My junior detective. Gotta keep my eyes and my ears open. I'm already doing that. I'm always looking for cats. Always on the hunt, on the prowl. Okay, my hunt for cats is going well. Not so much my hunt for clues. Yeah, these are tricky puzzles. I mean, it's kind of like, it's nice in a way. The puzzles are kind of tricky, but also like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't have the brain for it. I'm gonna get another hint. I feel like, okay, I gotta be real for a second. I feel like also there's this pressure on me to complete filming this Let's Play as soon as possible so I can start editing it as soon as possible so I can have the video up as soon as possible. So there's like time pressure I'm feeling on myself right now. At the end, wait, so I am looking for the R. I did see that, but I don't know what I'm taking from that. I wish I could take the little artifact with me. Hey, but what do I do after I find it? I don't get it. Yeah, I feel like it is a shame that I have put that personal, like, time pressure on myself, because I'd probably take more time trying to figure these out. Otherwise, I mean, although, who am I kidding? I'm like the type of person who's like, oh, I can't immediately get a puzzle. What's the hint? I need help. I can't think for myself. It's so... Symbol of he who bestowed honor of the night. I feel like that's gotta be one of the kings, but I don't know where to find that. Ah. F it. Oh, I did that. Oh, the building's facade at Old Town Square. Is that different? Which building's facade? There's quite a few buildings there. I just assumed it was the one I already found on the clock. Building facade. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's the Ouroboros in Golden Lane. Okay. Like, that's... I know that's telling me where to find these R's. But I feel like finding the R's hasn't given me any new contextual information, is the thing. Okay, I found the one at the puppet theater as well. It was on the bottom of the puppet foot. Is that the symbol of he who bestowed honor for the night? Oh, yes, it's gotta be one of the kings, because that was the puppet of one of the kings. Well, this one has a slightly different, it's like eagle, and I can't take a picture of that very easily. Okay, but now what do I do with this? Oh, I don't know, I don't want the solution. Oh. Okay, that is one of the symbols I saw. So that's... okay. Okay. Symbol of he who bestowed honor of the night. It was like a double-sided... yeah, that. The winding stairs. It was a skeleton. A skellington. Is that right?
I think I need more information to crack this one.
I thought that was right. Have I got it in the right order? Oh, the jeweled craft of Adam. Yes? No? How is this not how is this not right? Do I have to like... oh. Okay, no, I did have it. I was second getting myself.
Has a mark on it.
Quintessence.
I can't take these while he's watching.
Hey, Oscar, look over there. That's what I would do.
I can't take these while he's watching.
What do you mean I can't take precious gems while he's watching? What do you mean I can't steal the precious jewels from the museum while this guy is looking at me? Is Nancy really any better than the thieves she was hired to foil at this point? I don't know.
You managed to open the artifact?
Yeah, I'm just that good.
I hope you don't mind. It's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
It does not appear to be damaged, and I had been looking forward to seeing inside. Just make no habit of touching exhibits.
You told me I could do it.
I am curious, though.
We found it in the original royal palace structure in the tunnels beneath the castle complex recently. It dates back to the 9th and 10th century.
Wow, that's old. Wait, you've been in the tunnels, Nancy?
Tunnels beneath Prague.
Yeah, I think I might have done this a little bit out of order.
We're in the process of restoring them, but not all are safe.
The artifact seems very old. Whose was it?
Rudolph II. You will not know he ruled from 1576.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't read his poster yet.
I believe.
Oh, yes, as Holy Roman Emperor.
Never mind.
How did you deduce that? You could say I am professional.
Only Nancy would ask
interested.
someone, how did you
We found a note in the
deduce
same
that?
tunnel from a council in his court. Lehman. He helped hide the artifact before the end of his reign.
Now that it's open, what will you do with the artifact?
I will keep it here until I am able to examine it privately and enter it into Degas. What difference is it to you? No more questions. I must go. Please view the exhibits that are open to you.
He's leaving? Yeah, leave, please. Be my guest. Don't worry about me. Head out for the day, bro. I'll just be, minding my own business. Definitely not stealing any historical artifacts. Let's read about Rudolf. 1552 to 1612. The King of the King and Holy Roman Emperor Rudolf II was the Bohemian crown from his coronation on November 1st, 1575. At 6 in the early morning, the bells rang clear as Rudolf II's reign began, spanning from 1576 to 1612. Known as the Alchemist King, he brought the Renaissance to Prague, making it the center of enlightenment and growth. He hosted luminaries and the brightest minds at the time. In exchange for being in his care, scholars, mathematicians, alchemists, and artists supported his quest to search for the Philosopher's Stone and immortality. Noted mathematicians like Kepler benefited from Rudolf's support to help make revolutionary discoveries. Rudolf II is well known for inviting many of these influential figures into his court. His eclectic collections fill the palace with a menagerie of exotic items, games, art, crystal, and rare gems. Famous for having the largest collections in the world, his hidden treasures were secretly placed deep underground in his cabinet of curiosities. While his mystical obsession brought thought and progress to the city, the strength of the country and the people were neglected and weakened. Soon his kingdom faced wars and the inevitable end of his reign. The legacy of Rudolf II's alchemy fascinations left its permanent mark on Prague's magical reputation to this day. You know what I've discovered about myself? Is like one of the only times that I can care about historical kings in video games is when they're implied to be werewolves in said video game. I am so emotionally invested in Ludwig II, the Bavarian fairy tale king, who is mentioned in Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within, and insinuated to be a werewolf. But I just did not take in any of that information about Rudolf, whereas in The Beast Within, you have like similar museum exhibits where you're just like reading a bunch of stuff about Ludwig, but it's like all the more juicy because you're reading into everything and being like, oh my god, this is another piece that points toward him being a werewolf, and you're like just helping build the conspiracy in your mind by finding all this like seeming evidence towards it. This is just a me problem. This is not a criticism of the game, to make it clear. This is like what I need. I'm not saying that her interactive should imply that every single one of these historical Czech rulers is a werewolf. Just that's something I've noticed about myself. I did some soul searching recently and figured that out. Ooh, I would like to take a close look at the trunks, especially because I think one of those jewels goes in it. Let me try going out and then coming back and see if Oscar has left, so I can steal. No, god damn it, why is he still there? How dare you still be there, Oscar? I have to admit, I'm a wee bit stuck. I miss the days when you could just call, like, Ned or Frank and Joe and be like, hey boys, I don't know what to do, give me a tip.
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
The only lead I want to track down is the lead of why Frank and Joe are so great. Sorry, I kind of faltered with that one. I did the tour at the wrong time, apparently. I'm supposed to take the tour, and because Oscar apparently leaves tour takers to just, make their own way, that's when I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to dare to play, dare to steal, dare to rob, dare to take the tour. Yeah, I definitely did things a little bit out of order.
Begin the tour if you dare.
No, you know what I don't dare? What I dare to do is steal. I think that's more daring than taking a little museum tour. Borrow. Sure, Nancy. We'll see if she actually gives those back before the end of the game. I'd love if you had the option to return them or not, because 100% I'm keeping those. Payment for literally every completed mystery Nancy has solved. Like, she's deserving. She's built up some credit over time, I should think. Okay, groovy. Thank God for this strategy guide. Oh my god. Her interactive. If you're watching this, bless you for the strategy guide. It is actually saving my life right now. Life-saving. I'm not even exaggerating. The strategy guide saved my life. Okay, Merrick, you keep looking over in that direction while I do my business in this direction. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. I supposed to know their order somehow? Oh, I wonder if it's related to the 4 stages of alchemy. I don't see how quintessence comes into it, because I don't think they really gave me a definition of quintessence. Varying colors. Darkening, lightening, yellowing, and reddening. I don't know how that really helps me. There's not a yellow one. Oh. Oh! These are in the wrong spots. Can I, like, get it to... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Wait, put that back. Oh. Okay. I have to be strategic. I can do this. I'll just, like, take it slow and steady. Huh. Okay. Oh my god. I've got 2 keys now. 5 to go. A little key. Is this one of the 7 keys, though? It's got a nice little image on it. It doesn't really look the same as this other key. Small key. Huh. Just gonna leave that open for Merrick to notice eventually. Just probably give him a heart attack. He's pretty old, you know, I'm sure his heart's not great.
Dobry den.
Especially if he spent his whole life eating lots of starchy potato pancakes.
I wanted to talk to you.
Am I just gonna tell him that? Maybe he knows about the secret compartment, Nancy.
I found a secret compartment in your puppet case.
The marionettes and their shows aided the Czech people through many wars. This compartment is no surprise to me.
Okay.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
Have I not asked about the residence? Hello, do you two know about the residence? Sir, what's that supposed to mean? Is it like a jerk off motion? Like, excuse me, sir? Also some fabulous knitwear going on. Oh, he shrugged in answer to my question. My god. Okay, James Joyce looking motherfucker. Leave you alone, I guess. God, these Europeans are so rude. Wait, Ham's gone. He's traveling. Where can I find him next? I'm so invested in the journey of Ham throughout this game. Where's he gone to? What's he up to? Did I ask Pinocchio about the residence? No, I did. 100% did.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Pinocchio. Oh, we can ask him again.
Are the Residente real?
You've been reading my script. Yes, they are real. They've been active for centuries.
How would someone join them?
Are you considering a life of crime?
He's testing the waters because he's embroiled in his own life of crime.
Kind of person they attract.
They attract loyal people who care about property
that
citizens.
Describes Radek.
Honor among thieves.
I'm not familiar with this expression. Many regimes in our history made everyday acts a crime. The Residente are not our biggest criminals.
Yeah, he's sounding awfully sympathetic. Yeah, to the Residente.
I like tradition, as you can see.
I should get going.
Bye.
That's my only response to that. Okay.
That's done.
Oh, phew. Follow up with the police. What about now? Right in front of
I'll call
Radek.
back another time.
No, like I can't do any of these things. Oh my god, I almost entirely forgot about the new key I got. Apparently, I used it with the snow globe. I should have been paying more attention, honestly.
Whoa. The inside moved.
Whoa. Does it say the floods below hide secrets lost? What's this? Do I have to pour water into it? The floods below? Let me change. What does it... Yeah, what does it mean? Let's ask, Patrizia if she knows.
I hope you have time to enjoy Prague. A shame to come all this way and not enjoy our history.
You know about the secret in your snow globe? No? Okay. There's like a fountain out here. Can I fill it with water? I feel like that's not the way you interact with the environment in this game, but a girl can try. Oh. Jeepers. Do I have to play the coffee minigame again? Oh, F it. Narrow bridge in the snow globe scene? Okay, apparently I'm not very observant. A new bridge. Well, yeah, I've been there in real life. It's between the castle and Old Town Square, I think. If that's the right bridge that I'm thinking of. Maybe not. Is there any way that's unlocked now? What does this sign say? Anything about a bridge? Charles Bridge, this way. Why is he taking a picture of him standing in front of a van? You two look like absolute buffoons. Absolute clowns, you know that? And I would know, because I went to clown college. Yeah, they definitely look like they belong in my graduating class. Would have seen them around campus for sure. Can I get over here? Can I jump the fence? Charles Bridge. That's the Hard Rock Cafe's over there. Fun fact about Prague. Are there any redhead NPCs that I can pretend are me? No, I'm just too unique. I'm just too unique. I guess that's the closest person to me. Look, it's me. Except I wouldn't be hanging out with that weird James Joyce looking f***er. I guess if that's me, that would make the James Joyce looking motherfucker Mary, which is not very flattering. I feel like this is more like accurate to Mary with like the purpley hair and the cool sweater. I can see Mary wearing that sweater. Oh, this is all lit up.
Locked.
It wasn't lit up before, was it?
Locked.
Maybe it's just because it's a different time of day. I feel like that's endgame area. Hello, does anyone know where I can find a bridge? Look at the— what? I thought I couldn't go back in the underground tunnels. I was told not to go down there. Phil's snow globe here. I'm still trying to do the flood thing. I don't know, it just makes sense in my brain. Do I have to go back in through his office or can I go down here? Oh, I can go down. Yeah. Yeah.
How has nobody ever found this? It's just technically solved.
Let's go.
Whoa. This must be
I found the alchemy lab. And luckily the lag has stopped. That's alchemy for you. Oh, I thought that was like a little shadow of someone. I think it's a little bottle. Oh, there's gonna be so much reading in here. You know what this is reminding me of? It's reminding me of the end of Curse of Blackmore Manor. The alchemy lab in that. Although that was a lot more difficult to get into. You have to solve so many puzzles just to get into that alchemy lab. I wonder if I'm just finding the puzzles so difficult in this game because like I was saying earlier, all the puzzles in the older Nancy Drew games are totally familiar to me now because I've played the game so many times, so they're not really an issue for me any longer. Sure, there's like some that are tedious, but for most of them, I know what to do. It's kind of like a little bit even disorienting, I would say, like just not knowing at all what to do for some of this game because like I've obviously never played it before. So I think that might be part of the problem. Like probably when I played those Nancy games for the first time, there were a lot of puzzles that I found just as difficult. But it's been so long ago that I don't really remember that sensation. Actually, I remember it in Midnight in Salem, that floor puzzle, but the difference with the floor puzzle is that I still don't know how to solve it.
I think there's something inside.
The Philosopher's Stone.
I need to get it out, somehow.
Throw it against the wall, bang it against the desk super hard, bang it against another rock. These are all really good solutions that I think Nancy should consider. Oh no. Wait, that's the stone. That's the rock. Get rock put there. This is like Curse of Blackmore Manor. It's a little puzzle book. I hate these.
What a curious cabinet.
It's a cabinet of curiosities. I read about this, didn't I? I can't remember where. Was it in here? Maybe not. His hidden treasures were secretly placed deep underground in his Kunstkammer cabinet of curiosities. Oh, speaking of the floor puzzle. In Midnight in Salem, this looks frighteningly similar. I think I even said that in my trailer reaction, thinking about it. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. I don't like that. It's a little overwhelming, not gonna lie. I know I'm gonna have to put a lot of work into that puzzle. Actually, let's be real here. I'll probably end up just resorting to hints again. Because I'm weak. I'm weak in the face of scary, scary puzzles. Doesn't take much to frighten me, just a particularly fearsome puzzle. That's- oh. Yes, put the mysterious substances inside here. I'm doing alchemy, I'm doing alchemy! Look at me doing alchemy! I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I've got a delightful powder. Eat it, Nancy. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be doing this yet. That was fun, though. Am I making potions? How do I make a potion that makes Ned actually interesting? I'm enjoying this, just like smacking the mortar and pestle is very fun. That's very satisfying. Even though like I'm not actually getting anything done. It's just like being like a baby with a big stick and just like slamming it against the floor. That's what I feel like right now. Just like a big baby slamming rocks against the floor. That's me playing this game. My level of grace and aptitude. Not a single one of these doors opens. Nancy, do you have any marshmallows? That looks like a great place to roast marshmallows. What is marshmallow in Czech?
Ibishek.
Oh, I've got a great idea. Put rock. Put rock. Where's my rock? Where's my rock? Did I lose my rock? My pet rock? Where is it? Did I leave it behind? Nancy. No, it was here, wasn't it? Where's my pet rock? Where's my goddamn pet rock? I was gonna use the mortar and pestle to grind it down to a fine paste. That was the plan anyway. I actually don't think it would have worked, but that was what was going through my little clown brain. Wait. Symbols of alchemy. Jeepers creepers. There's a lot going on here. You can write like poems in alchemy symbols. Silver dream, sweet vitriol. You heard it here first, folks. Fridge magnet poetry is out. Alchemy symbol poetry is in. Winter retort. Inch salt. Distilled vinegar. I'll workshop that one. Catch me writing alchemy symbol haikus. Okay, I'm getting distracted from my actual purpose in life and this game. Did I put the rock in there? Is that the rock? Is that the Philosopher's Stone? Get it out. Let it out. Let it be free. I don't know if I'm ready to do this puzzle. I don't know if I have what I need. Open the elaborate cabinet. Let's get a hint for that. First, oh, well, let's get a hint for that. Open the book on the table across from the door. Use the information on the other pages to fill out the missing parts of the torn slip on the inside cover. Wait, I can do that? That's an option? That's a thing I can do? How? How do I fill it out? I don't understand. I should also mention here that I have a preference for like the puzzle light Nancy games, the early Nancy games, like, you know, your Secrets Can Kill, your Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, your Haunted Carousels. Like, I am the definition of junior detective, where I need my puzzles to be junior. So I think that's another reason why the puzzles in this game aren't quite clicking for me. I kind of like the puzzles to be more, I guess, of an aside to atmosphere and story and characters. If you're interested in my puzzle preferences, I actually literally have a video called The Best and Worst Puzzles in the Nancy Drew Games, and I think you can get a really good idea of my kind of puzzle from that, which are like word puzzles, cipher puzzles, scavenger hunt puzzles. So I really should have liked the alchemy symbols around town one more, although I didn't really understand what I was doing. I think on replaying this game, I'll jive with that puzzle a bit more. But yeah, I'm not always 100% behind these more complicated puzzles because I do struggle a bit with them, but that is a personal preference thing. That is 100% a me thing. Oh, rotate. Oh, now it's right way up, right? I think. Can I do anything? Oh, no, that's correct. So what now, Nancy? It's this 4 symbol. It's down here. Okay, I found the symbol for 4. This is the level my brain is working at. Pattern recognition. Not even pattern recognition. It's like I can see one symbol, and then if I flip a page, I'm like, oh, I just saw that symbol a second ago. Look at me go! We're cooking with gas over here. Yeah, that's the level we're working with. Oh wait, these are the symbols on these. X. Is this gonna be like another math related puzzle somehow? Like a abstract math using pictures instead of numbers? I'm equally bad at those. I'm getting ample time to notice the textures on this book though and appreciate them. They look good. I think I'm gonna need a hint for this one, folks. To absolutely no one's surprise. To solve for the empty spaces, the red line will guide you to the correct symbols. Solve for the empty. How? What? How am I supposed to figure out what these symbols are? What do you mean the red line will guide you to the correct spaces? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Okay, that is with that. That trident is next to... Wait, there is no, trident is there next to V. Wait, no, then it doesn't check out, because I was like, oh, they're just sitting next to each other. Perfect. But that doesn't actually work. I'm still confused. I remain confused. I am confused. I've never stopped being confused. Like, yeah, like I literally don't know even how to operate this puzzle properly. Let me get another hint. On the table by the fire, notice the triangle symbols and some of the items. Where have you seen these before? In Curse of Blackmore Manor. That's where. I feel like complicated puzzles are just not necessarily my friends. Ones that have like multi-steps. Okay, these are the element symbols. Yeah, I've seen them before in Curse of Blackmore Manor. And also in this book, I suppose, if you really want to know. Oh, not this book. Get out of here. Wait, do I have to cross the room again? Is the torn slip on the inside of the book cover to create a mixture? What? Oh, wait, what? How does that relate to the book? I'm too stupid to even understand the hints. Do I have to actually write this out? Is Nancy not gonna, like, write it in for me? Is that what's happening? Is that part of what's happening? So X at the end? My brain is coming up with something. I don't know if it's right, but it's coming up with something. So we got this little curly Q. So we start off with this. God, even with all the hints, I am not entirely sure if I'm doing the right thing. The little M, this other M? Okay, already I'm gonna classify this as one of the more difficult Nancy Drew games. Like, there have been a few puzzles which I have figured out okay, the little trunk, the light puzzle one we did just now, but my golly, a lot of these puzzles are stumpers. I've just been sitting here for a minute trying to come up with like a clever wood pun to go with like stumpers, and I'm stumped. That wasn't supposed to be funny, just so you know. And then Cancer is the last symbol, which is like a little crescenty moon. So that's the end. We used this twice, but then that would look like where it had started from. Okay, let me say... I don't know why I'm making these noises, as if that will describe what I'm doing for you, but, yeah, it's almost 11 p.m. I'm trying to solve a complicated multi-step puzzle involving alchemy symbols. Please. Please give me some grace on this. I don't like that you can't take the book with you and that I have to go, like, across the room. I also, like, if I was gonna add, like, one improvement to this game that I can think of right now in this moment is I would, like, do that thing that some adventure games do where when you have a book that relates to a pertinent puzzle, you automatically display the book next to the puzzle so you can, like, have easy access to it while doing the puzzle. That's what I would do. Okay. I can only put in 2 at once. Stop. My favorite thing. Is that doesn't seem, that seems bad. That it came out looking like that. Anyway, I will persevere. I'll keep going with what I think should be done with this puzzle. Oh. What? Now, that looks promising.
Let's hope the next one smells a little better.
Is this... What I do? I'm cooking something over here, but not necessarily in a positive way. I feel like I got something going on. Did I get the symbols wrong? Am I practicing real magic right now? Trying to dissolve a rock? Is it possible to dissolve a rock with the elements I have here right now? So you can see, like, on how many levels I do not understand this. I'm gonna ask for the solution. Step 1. What? How was I supposed to... Oh, I was supposed to do it backwards because it's the X. I was so close. I was actually so close. I'm annoyed at myself now for getting that solution. Okay, we want the moon dust. The skooma. Ooh, that looks magical. Okay. Okay. That still looks like a disgusting color, but maybe it is supposed to look like that.
I have a good feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about this. Pour that swamp water over the Philosopher's Stone. Let's see what happens. Oh?
There we go. What is this thing?
How did that work? How did this happen? Okay. Oh, this is the solution to the Cabinet of Curiosities. I feel like Her Interactive heard the feedback from, like, see, this is when they should let me have that little thing at the side. If I was in real life, I could be looking at those at the same time. Anyway, I feel like Her Interactive received some of the feedback from Midnight in Salem. Like, some of which was like, oh, there's not enough puzzles. And they're like, oh, puzzles? You want puzzles? You're gonna get puzzles. And then they just went ham with the puzzles and put in the most difficult puzzles known to man in the history of mankind. Like, I bet, like, Alan Turing couldn't solve these without getting at least one hint. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like how... Wait, wasn't it moving multiple ones? Am I losing my mind? Yeah. Oh, no. I should do the top one last, maybe. Okay, no, it's not as bad as I made it out to seem. It's really not... Or maybe it is. Do I have, like, limited moves or something?
Okay. A certified alchemist. Seems like the alchemist was clearer on chemistry than my professors.
Clearer on chemistry? Nothing about that was clear to me, Nancy. Not a thing. Ooh, a Roman coin.
This looks like it belongs in a museum.
Okay, Indiana Jones.
I can't read any of this.
Please let me not have to use this for a future puzzle. Please give me like a little nice, easy little puzzle after this. Like, wouldn't mind like a little jigsaw puzzle, you know? Something of that ilk. A little cryptogram puzzle. Ooh, wait, are these the jewels from the necklace? Maybe not. Forever sleep at a touch of the lips. My god, what in the Romeo and Juliet? poison. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's something about the astronomical clock. I'm sitting here fearing for my life right now, looking at that.
Can't check that off yet.
What? Okay, I mean, according to the walkthrough or the strategy guide, I'm just supposed to leave now. Okay. I mean, I just performed real magic and I'm just supposed to go back to my ordinary life after that?
I should finish what I'm doing here.
Wait, have I not finished? Have I missed something? I got this journal, right? Do I have to read it? There's nothing in it. Is this gonna be like an invisible ink situation? It's his journal, but he never wrote anything in it. How telling. Oh, I didn't look at this. It's like an astrolab, right? Astrolabe. Now may I leave, Nancy? May I have permission to leave?
I should finish what I'm doing here first.
Oh, is this the only legit coin? Because the other ones didn't have anything on the back. I don't understand the significance of the coin at all. I didn't realize I was supposed to be looking out for a special coin. I had no idea. You've lost me, Nancy. You've lost me. Okay, now I may finally leave. Where did I come from? Isn't it that door? Because I remember coming in and seeing that art, so someone locked me in? I would expect Nancy to comment on something like that, but maybe she doesn't do that type of thing anymore. She's a modern girl. She expects people to be self-reliant. She's like, you shouldn't need me to hold your hand. Nancy, I do. I need a lot of hand-holding, actually, Nancy. I think this game says a lot of poor things about me. That I need other people to help me out. I rely too heavily on technology to give me hints. But I have a bad sense of direction, apparently. Are any of these doors open? I guess I should just start trying it. Oh, okay, there we go. I figured, wait, what? What's happening? Why is this intense music playing? Should I be afraid? Oh no, he's coming again! No, run, Nancy, run! Oh. Am I in a mine? Oh no, this is a dead end. Oh wait, no, that's a ladder. Oh, I wasn't ready for your boy to come back. The puppet of death. Oh, Adela, I've had such a night.
Hello?
Nancy? Are you alright?
No, I was chased by a spooky knight through the tunnels underneath Prague.
How is it you're calling right this moment?
I called for an update. Did you find out more about the alchemist?
I found his journal and a whole lot more. The journal is written entirely in Czech and German. I haven't had a chance to take a closer look at it.
A journal? The language must be very old, hard to read. I will translate for you.
Wow, you know both languages?
And French. I spent a lot of time in school.
Okay. Meet me tomorrow morning in the cafe.
I will see you there. Good night, Nancy.
Say good night, Nancy. And Nancy, apologies. I actually won't be able to meet you at the cafe at a reasonable hour. She like sent that so fast. Just leave the journal behind the counter at Hunger Consular. I'll get it from Patrice later. Here's her number. You can let her know you've left it if she isn't there when you stop in. That's kind of suspicious. That's kind of suspicious. Oh, new from Ned. So you still think there may be more to this than Adela's necklace? Maybe. I did speak to her. There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. She testing you again? I may need to test her. She called right after I was chased out of the tunnels by a knight. Wait, what? You're bearing the lead. Exactly. The tunnels? A knight? Yeah, the tunnels underneath Old Town, you know. I don't think the knight liked my being down here. Just normal everyday things for Nancy. Do you think Adela found out? Is Ned not gonna interrogate that further? He's just like, okay, I guess that's just Nancy being Nancy. And then suggested I find the keys that unlock the crown jewels. It may be time to eliminate Adela as a suspect once and for all. I'm with you, figuratively. Please keep me updated. Never. Leave the journal at the cafe. Make sure to let Patrice know you left it. Then check to see if Roddick is around to make sure to ask him at the Residente. Okay. I don't know where I got that idea from. But then again, Nancy has a lot more thoughts than I do, I think. Where is she if she's not behind the counter? I could just steal all her pastries. Can I look at her stuff? No, I wanna actually look at her stuff. This is a prime snooping opportunity. Come on, Nancy, you're letting me down here. No, nothing to sneak upon. Okay. Oh, there's Pinocchio. I see him. Excuse me. Crowd of NPCs, God. Do they know who they're looking at? Who they're speaking to? It's me, the main character. Is... Wait, wasn't I supposed to ask him something?
Nancy.
Hello? See if Radek is around. I did ask him.
I'm not done with that yet.
I did ask him that, to be fair. Can I follow up the police now? Oh, I can.
Nobody then.
And in front of Roddick. Roddick, I'm calling the police on you. I know you did it.
My name is Nancy Drew.
You little lying Pinocchio.
About the Dean of St. Vita's. Has he been found?
Yes,
I know you disposed of him and made him into a human puppet. Raddick, I know you did it.
No evidence that the Dean faces any danger.
Typical incompetent cops.
The airline reported he boarded his flight.
Yeah, someone boarded
his flight. Did anyone see him get on the flight? Could someone have altered the manifest?
When he comes back, we will talk to him. Right now, he is beyond our authority. Well, thank you for your report.
I guess I'm on my own.
And they're not going to do anything about that spectral knight running around Prague, hunting me down? No? Nothing about that either? Okay.
I'm not done. That's done.
I haven't found
that yet.
Well, I'll probably find him in the back of Raddick's wagon at some point. Stuffed with strings tied to all his limbs. Glass eyes, the lot. I know your game, Raddick.
Hey, Nancy.
I don't understand why it told me to talk to Raddick, because I can't talk to Raddick. Apparently I'm supposed to send a text to Patrice. Hi Patrice, it's Nancy. I've left something for oh, never mind. I'll read that later, I guess. I've left something for Adela behind your counter at the cafe. She'll be by to pick it up late tonight. No worries, Nancy. It'll be safe with me. I feel like the texts in Midnight in Salem had a bit more personality in them, which is weird that I'd ever be saying Midnight in Salem is like better than this game. I feel like this game does improve on a lot of things. But yeah, I really think they're going back on their whole Nancy and Ned drama. They're totally like backpedaling and making them really lovey-dovey, which is like a little bit odd considering like things were at their tensest between them last game, and I don't think they were completely resolved. Like, I don't think you can kind of brush those facts away through like one phone conversation. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Dobry den. What would you like today, Nancy?
But if I was making the Nancy Drew games,
if you would.
I would have brought Ned into
here.
This game
Would
to have
you
them have
distract
their
her for
like
a moment after I sit down?
reconciliation moment
She
in
made the same
person
request
together.
When we met you for the first time. It is only fair.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks.
What I do for my guests.
That's me to the strategy guy. Okay, wait, what am I doing? She's gonna distract Adela? She gonna just come in if I go? Yep, okay.
Nancy, I went through Leopold's alchemist journal and translated the passages.
She works quickly.
Thank you.
On that level of tired that I've forgotten my mug of tea has been empty for hours.
Consider it a favor.
I can wait.
Then I will be back.
Sneep, snap, snoop. What is that, a scarf? Oh, Coco Gringle. Seller name, evaluation excellent. Wow, that is a lot more than the necklace. Or maybe it's not. I didn't really pay much attention to how much the necklace is worth in Kroner.
Patrizia can only keep her busy for so long.
Okay, hold on. She's got a hardcover book, friends and family discount from the cafe, the Hunger Kunstler Cafe. Okay, it's not really helpful. Jewelers. Oh, what's this?
If I'm gonna snoop, I'd better be quick.
What?
Just like I found it.
Jewel.
Patrizia has her distracted for now. Let's see.
Well, this is gonna be like Spire, I think. That's what I'd expect? No, maybe not.
She's on her way back.
Oh. No, I've almost got it. Hurry, Nancy, a little bit faster.
She didn't submit these.
An heirloom. Didn't submit the insurance policy, personal item policy request.
They are impressive fakes.
What if they aren't fakes? What's all this on the back? That's a bit odd. They're very glittery.
She'll be back soon. Better hurry.
Can I just eat her Cocoa Kringle? I'm kind of hungry. Kind of in the mood for a snack.
Long. She wanted help with the coffee machine. I don't know why she asked me.
I do.
Well, you are the detective.
You said before not to worry about your insurance. Did you ever get insurance on the necklace?
I did not. I thought my mother had insured them, but I never found the papers.
So it's not an insurance scam.
With no insurance, you brought me in because you would only make money.
Well, we didn't think it
I
was.
found the necklace.
We think it's bigger than that.
It was never about money for me. Yes, I thought to sell it, but the truth is, I wanted first to return it to its original owner.
What?
Your mother wasn't the original
Why
owner.
didn't she mention this before? That's
Before
very
that.
suspicious.
My family were farmers, nothing more. My grandmother took the necklace from a noble family in exchange for food and shelter
Well,
after
your
the war.
grandmother did a good deed.
They
Why
needed
didn't you
a
tell
place
me
to
that in the
hide.
first place?
Why did they have to hide?
They feared they would be imprisoned by the regime. Not like now, where those old nobles see some respect.
Do you have any leads on the original owners?
I don't
They could have
know
been
much.
looking into this the
They
whole
fled.
time. I think it's
I had
very
hoped to
odd that
reunite
she
them
didn't
with
tell
the
me this
necklace.
originally.
I asked Vladena to find them since she has so many strong connections with noble families. But all she could do was post the image of the necklace and hope for the best.
How did Vladena search for the noble family?
Vladena posted the necklace for me. We hoped the owner or a friend would recognize it. We were not so lucky at first. I became impatient and sent it to Second Shine. Then, when she told me she may have found a local buyer instead, I got the necklace back. The rest you know.
She didn't tell me.
She did not want to tell my secrets.
Was it a secret?
Only Vladena knows who the buyer is.
And why?
She could not tell me their secrets either.
I'm confused.
I thought you might have come from a noble family.
That's why it felt wrong to keep the necklace. It was taken under duress. And I am no noble.
Wasn't it willingly given by the sound of it?
Why didn't you tell anyone the truth?
Yeah.
Once I completed my studies in the West, I stayed to work in international trading and built a fortune. When I returned to Prague, my success gave rise to rumors that I was from a noble family. I ignored them, but I think a part of me liked the attention. Perhaps I should have spoken up. I am ashamed I may have indulged them. It has gone too far.
Likely story. I don't know. There's something off about this.
What did you find in the journal?
Many musings. Ideas for inventions, alchemical equations I didn't understand, prayers, potions, orders from the king. I have never read them, but I imagine it was like reading the personal notes of Da Vinci.
You translated all of that?
No, I had neither the time nor the interest. I found poems, riddles that made no sense. Perhaps the translations will
She just said she didn't translate all of it.
Mysterious. I can't wait to read
I could
them.
do with a nice little riddle right now, as
give
long as
this
it's not
first
too
priority.
complicated.
My gems are already
If
stolen.
it's like Millie's riddles, the drier I get, the wetter I am. I can handle that type of thing.
Thank you for these translations.
If I can help, I will. My necklace pales in comparison to the crown jewels.
Yeah,
you can take it if you like.
It's ugly, to be quite frank.
You were
It's
one of
hideous.
those
I can
running
see why
scam-
you wanted to sell it.
It had crossed my mind.
I hired the right woman. Here, take it. I didn't know if I could trust you with it at first, but I am confident that you will do the right thing now. I hope it will help further
throw
your
it in the
investigation.
trash. Sorry, just my personal taste. Does not align with the necklace. Let me read these riddles. I need my space. I need my alone time. Just me and the miniature model of the Prague astronomical clock. This key begins your journey into a trusted friend. That's the quintessence symbol again. This looks like it was written in a different hand. Born in fire, I am... Hold on. Where did we are brothers of the sun come from? We are brothers of the sun, though made for darkness. Fire makes us cry, and when our tears are exhausted in death, they cut off our head. When our choir sings the correct letters, we reveal the key. It's gotta be some kind of inanimate object. Fire makes us cry. Our tears are exhausted, they cut off our head. Is it a candle? Melting wax? Tears? But they don't sing. Candles don't sing. Born in fire, I am left cold. I am wounded by iron and blade, but never bleed. I bear the scars of a revolt I supported, while hammers and smiths have taken their bite. I await my judgment alone. My only companion has no mouth, but sings. Again, sings brightly upon demand. By moonlight, I reveal the key. We divide the world. You see us every day, but you cannot touch us. Together we measure what crumbles mountains, fells temples, and ends men, but cannot be seen. Our home holds 3 keys. A border? Wow. These are harder than Millie's riddles. No! I wish I could, like, phone a friend. I could call Millie and be like, Millie girl, I got these riddles here that I think you will love. Help me crack them. That would be fun. Let's call Zane.
Nancy, I'm on my way to Rome. What can I do for you?
Oh, he's looking for Leo. Too late. Leo's already been turned into a meat puppet.
Are you looking for Leo, the dean, in Rome?
Airline says he checked in for his flight. I'm going to verify that he actually arrived.
Don't you have anyone you can call in Rome?
How is that possible? It looked like something wasn't right. Could the flight records have been altered?
That's why I'm going, to see for myself.
Thank you for taking this, me, seriously.
I've worked with Frank and Joe Hardy. With you, long enough to know not to count anyone out.
I don't believe Adela's a suspect. She had no insurance on the necklace and gains nothing from lying.
What did she gain from not telling me about her original intentions for the necklace? That makes no sense. No, it makes no sense.
Safe travels.
It makes no sense, Zane.
Stay safe, Nancy. I mean it.
You sound like
I can
Ned.
handle myself. I've gotten out of stickier situations than this.
What?
Thank you for your concern.
Look at that cake. I need a close-up of this cake. Beautiful. It's going on the grid.